if you're ever going into a dark alley and need a friend to fight, my best guess is 50 Cent is the kind of guy you want in your corner. If he deals with you or he likes you, you got somebody. On the flip side, if he's against you, you got an enemy. And he's an enemy that can make you cover a whole lot of ground, both physically and mentally. He is, in my honest opinion, relentless. And it's hardly nobody that can deal with him. This is the same case with what happened with Lil Meech. Now, 50 Cent was a guy that pretty much adopted Meech, looked out for him when he was young, got him into acting classes. But then we all know what happened. Big Meech came out of prison and was cool with 50 Cent, but then decided that he would, take some money from Rick Ross, which was stupid, which is 50 Cent's enemies, and then throw a concert. Well, how did 50 Cent respond to that? Well, he got rid of Lil Meech, waged war on Big Meech, and then got Rick Ross's concert with Big Meech canceled. And then he turned on Lil Meech, with many people believing for no reason.
Sometimes it's weak. Whether it's weak for money or weak for popularity, you just weak. Sometimes people will be holding folks down and they'll shit on you because of the popularity vote, or they'll shit on you because they're going to get some type of financial gain. And I know a lot of y'all going to say this man bills need to be paid. And, if 50 wasn't going to pay his bills, why he mad? Totally understand what you're saying. I can't tell you who to take money from, but a friend of my enemy ain't a friend of mine. And I can't with nobody who be trying to be friends with everybody. I don't play. Friend to everybody is a friend to no one. And y'all need to understand that. You gotta take money for somebody that they know you don't, and they breaking bread with you every day, shows they don't have loyalty to nobody but they self. It don't make them bad person, it just makes them for self. A lot of people is for self. So when you open up your heart and you be giving love and you be pouring into them and stuff like that, and you realize they for self, that hurt. And that put you in a place to where you will just disconnect and say.
Now, let me just say this. It is kind of harsh for a Lil Meech to suffer the consequences of his father. But 50 Cent knew one thing. Lil Meech would never take his side over his own dad. That's honestly true. And Big Meech made a decision. So he made the decision, instead of keeping it in the gray area, to go ahead and make Lil Meech a complete victim of circumstance. And not only is it working with Lil Meech because, the show is canceled for BMF, but it works for everybody in the industry. Now, BMF, the show is canceled after 4 years, and, he don't have a job. But I don't disagree with what 50 Cent is doing here. When I was younger, I used to not have so much of a problem working with different people, all right? Or like being friends. And even if, let's say you had a friend, and I didn't like that friend, but you had that friend, I honestly wasn't, against collaborating with them. Because, hey, just because you don't like him don't mean that I don't have to like him. And that's honestly true. But typically, when something happens and beefs occur, you got to make a stance in your life, right? You got to make a stance. And when you choose wrong, you're down bad. Absolutely down bad. All right? So 50 Cent had to make that choice for him, because if I come after your dad disrespect me, I'll let you stay, you're going to be able to think that you can do that too, and you can't. It's war with you. And I'm going to tell you the same thing that I do. If I have somebody that is an enemy, let's say, for example, I have one person I can talk about here in Uganda. Me and this person were very cool. Okay? And a person that I shop with is still cool with the individual. They do some work together. I mean, this person disrespected me greatly, and the other individual knows it. I was very loyal to the other person. But like the video said, he was so interested in, trying to make everybody happy. keeping the peace, that he couldn't be trusted because you got too many friends. So I can't trust nothing you say about me because you don't have no boundaries. Real friends have boundaries. Okay? This is the one thing I'm going to say. Real people have boundaries. And these guys didn't. They didn't. They were just going on, whoever was cool, and then they come and see you in your face, and it'd be awkward hanging out with them. So all of them got to go. All of them have to go by default. It's not being mean. It's not being rude. It's not being any of that. All of them have to go. And if that's their son, so be it. Because people gonna always be loyal to their parents. Always. I don't care what they say. They're always going to be more loyal to the family and the family experience. And 50 Cent can't beat that. If he would have kept him, this guy, it would have been a disastrous thing. Because Lil Meech would have then thought that he could do it with 50 Cent. And the answer is no. He teaches everybody in the industry that want to watch. You come across me, your kids will suffer. Your kids will not have opportunities. Okay? So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Oshay Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you do. Turn the bell. We're out.